Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Rosie, and this is MCUNA, the show where you, the fans, get to ask your favorite artist anything you want. And today we have Cher Lloyd in our studio. Welcome.
Hello.
She looks beautiful with her bun, by the way.
Thank you.
Gorgeous. Yeah, we're going to ask her how she did that. So remember, all you have to do is go to our Facebook or hashtag MCUNA on our Twitter and just ask anything you want to know about Cher Lloyd. So, how do you love New York?
I like it very much. It's very hectic though, because I come from a very small town.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just coming here is a bit hectic, and sometimes I'm like, oh.
Like, oh, why are there so many people?
Yeah, I don't really like walking down the street.
Isn't it overwhelming sometimes?
Yeah, and people bump into you and they don't even say sorry.
That is very true. That is the Times Square area.
Yeah, I'm very small, so a gust of wind blows me over.
You are very small.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, do you eat carbs? Your body is amazing.
I eat so much, it's unbelievable.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Seriously?
I literally scoff my face and get away with it.
Is there anything like in the U.S. that you're like, oh, I love this fast food joint and they don't have it in Europe?
I love Fat Burger.
Yes.
What else do I like? In-N-Out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything to do with a burger over here is great.
You have to go to Shake Shack in New York City.
Yeah, I've been told to go there.
You have to go there. They have 3 locations, so you definitely have time. Do you love California or New York more?
Well, I
Be
can't...
truthful.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I can't
worries.
lie, can I? I can't
No.
lie. I do like LA because it's very laid back.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just a bit laid
Doesn't
back.
everybody just like talk like this, and like everything is just like so cool?
Yeah, everything's a bit chilled out, and I kind of like chilled out because I live a very hectic lifestyle.
Would you buy a house in LA?
Probably not.
No?
I'm a UK girl. You can't get me away from the UK that easy.
You definitely are a UK girl,
Mm-hmm.
but you probably are going to be rich enough to buy houses everywhere. Yes. All right, we have some icebreakers for you. Okay, are you ready for this? Casual dinner with friends and possible night out. Do you wear high heels or flip-flops? This is you, Cher Lloyd.
Oh, I never wear flip-flops.
Oh.
I'd like to think I'm more glamorous than that.
You are. Look at your shoes right now. Right now, you're giving me a good 3 inches off the ground.
Yeah, these are really low for me.
Really?
Like, I normally wear a lot higher.
On stage too?
Not on stage.
Oh, okay.
No.
Do you like wedges or do you like heels?
Heels. Like, really thin, really tall heels.
You are a brave woman. 'Cause
Yeah.
I prefer wedges because they're less likely that it will fall on my face.
But I'm lucky because I'm very lucky. I'm blowing my own trumpet here.
I'm very lucky.
I normally have some lovely security people that I can grab onto like
Yes,
this.
absolutely.
So I can still walk like, but I know that they're there to catch me if I fall.
That's a good one because it'll be all over TMZ and all over US
Yeah.
Weekly. Okay. Sexier superhero, Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Why?
Because it's all mysterious.
The dark clothes.
Yeah, and that's
So-
kind of like me. I like to be a bit mysterious.
That's true, you do.
I don't let too much out.
No, except for today, right?
You're hoping so.
I am. I'm hoping so. We want to get everything out. Okay, so would you rather be really cold with a cute jacket or really hot with awesome sunglasses?
Really hot.
With awesome sunglasses?
Yeah.
I know, being cold is the worst.
I hate
feel.
being cold. I had a cold like the past 3 days, and it's not good.
Really?
Yeah, I was feeling a bit under the weather. I was in Sweden.
Oh.
So Sweden's kind of cold. So
Yeah. Wait, did that affect your voice?
yeah, I was in the studio and I missed my studio time,
Oh.
which was like, but I still got my work done. I stayed super late on the last night.
Ooh, good for you.
Got it done.
Work ethic.
Yeah.
More than that. That's why you're a success. Okay, so you have to answer these really, really quickly. Are you ready? Favorite color?
Black,
Favorite ice cream?
vanilla,
Favorite TV show?
EastEnders,
Favorite cereal?
Crunchy Nut,
Ooh, never had that. Favorite number?
13.
Ooh, why?
It's always been my lucky number.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, I auditioned for the X Factor. Or maybe I got my forms through for it on the 13th. Yeah, a lot of things have happened to me on the 13th, and I just love the number 13 because everyone's like, oh, stay away from that. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll take that then if you're going to give it a miss.
I love that. Have you met Taylor Swift?
No, but I love her very much. And yeah, I can't reveal a lot right now.
She loves the number 13 as well.
Oh, that's
yes!
good. That's good.
That's right. I mean, I feel like you are kind of like the anti-Taylor Swift because you're so like hard and she's like very sweet, you know. But I feel like you guys got a lot in common because she, you know, somebody breaks her heart, she's going to tell everybody about it. And as long as she's going to make $1 million, I feel like you have the same kind of vibe. Not sweetness, because you're, you know.
I'm more like putting my fist up kind of girl.
Yeah, like I've got you. Oh, you're going to do this to me? I got you. And I'm going to make $1 million. Okay, so we're going to go to the fan questions because we have a whole bunch of fans that love to know anything about you. Remember, all you have to go is go to our Twitter, #MCUNA, or just go to our Facebook page. Now, Cher Swag on Twitter wants to know, will you ever consider writing a book?
Writing a book?
Yeah.
I'm 19 years old. Maybe I'll have to live a little.
She's writing her book now, people. Just wait for it.
I've done a lot in my recent years.
Yes.
But not enough to be writing a book about it.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm done with this whole crazy music thing, and I'm bored and I'm sat at home with my dogs and a couple of kids, then I'll write a book.
Sure. Give her 20 years, people. Stop rushing her. Okay, so will you ever release a clothing line? Because you're very fashionable.
Thank you. That is something that I'd be very interested in. I'd be a bit scared, though, because I try so hard in everything that I do.
Yes.
And I'm not ashamed to say that when someone doesn't like it or they say, oh, well, you know, and they comment on it in a bad, negative way, kind of affects me.
Yeah, no, of course, you're human.
Because I'm only human.
Yes.
And I'd just be a bit frightened that it wouldn't go down very well. But one thing that I would do is, you know, make it cost effective, but not only that, just make the quality good. Because you know, if it's got my name on it,
you
I
want
it to be good. Yeah.
Okay, so you will design clothes. For the buyers that go and buy it, you can't be in the room because you'll get offended if somebody says it looks like crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you should do that because you definitely are fashionable and people do follow you. With the hair, with the, you know, clothes. Okay, we have another question from Marlena. She wants to know if you were to get a tattoo dedicated to your brats, what would they be? Brats are fans, and I'm sure the fans know. But go ahead.
Well, what would I get dedicated to my brats? I can clearly state that I wouldn't get the word brat really big because although I do have lots of tattoos, when I am older, I can kind of, you know, explain these.
Absolutely.
But when I'm 50 years old and I'm trying to explain to my children why I have brats, you know, and the music industry has moved on from now, it's going to be very difficult to explain that to them. But I have so many different ideas of what I want to get.
How did brats come about?
I think the reason it come about is when I was on the X Factor in the UK.
Yes.
Simon Cowell would always call me a brat.
That's true, yeah, you're right, I watched them.
Yeah, I was a bit of a brat.
Why not?
I stomped my feet and I screamed and shouted for what I wanted and what I believed in. And sometimes not necessarily in the right way.
Okay.
Because
I love that you admit your faults.
I do admit my faults. And that's where it came about. And then the fans started calling themselves brats.
That's awesome.
I really like it because it's kind of just got a good buzz to it.
Yeah,
you know,
it's like a staple.
Attitude, it's
like a stamp.
Yeah, my fans are fearless, and that's what I love about them. They'll just go for something. They'll just get it in their head, and they'll be like, right, this is what I want. I'm going to go get it. And I'd like to think that I
am similar to that.
I'm similar to that, but also did my part in influencing that to them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A little give and take.
Yeah.
Now, Hudson wants to know, what do you call your guy fans?
My guy fans?
Yeah.
just exactly the same. They're
They're
still
brats
brats.
too, okay? Jeez.
Don't make a difference if you're a boy or a girl. Yeah, the guy fans are kind of funny because they get all shy.
Really? Because I
Yeah.
think they're not really fans. They just have this crush on you.
Oh, I
That's what
don't
it
know.
is.
It's sort of like, can I get a picture with you?
Ooh!
Can I?
Can I?
And it's like,
May I feel your breast? No, I'm just kidding.
I would fear that I would probably give them a good slap for that.
And that's why you're tough and I like that. She
Yeah.
defends herself. Don't ever do that. Okay. Anna asks, what is your favorite song at the moment?
My favourite song at the moment? There is like a British duo,
Okay.
and their songs on the radio right now in the UK.
Yes. So
And
we haven't heard them yet.
I'm so terrible. I forgot the name, but I know that one of their songs is called "Attracting Flies,"
Mm-hmm.
and I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And they've got another song I think called "White Noise." I'm not
I think I've
sure,
heard
but they're
that.
so good, and
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what else they come up with.
Ooh, I love
Yeah.
it. So we have another fan question. Chris from Facebook, he asks, how do you compare your skills from when you first performed on X Factor until now? Your transition.
My transition. I think that I've learned a lot more about myself
Mhm.
and what I like to do,
As opposed to?
other than pleasing others. At the very beginning of my career, I did things to please others, and I did things because I thought that people would definitely like what I was doing.
Okay.
But now, I'm kind of on this wavelength of thinking, okay, so people might not necessarily love this,
Mhm.
but I'm going to do it for me because I feel that this is my vibe right now.
Yeah.
And that's basically how I transitioned.
You're kind of like just thinking about what you want as opposed to being a people pleaser.
Yeah.
That's growing. I love that. Okay, so let's talk about pre-X Factor. Growing up, how
Yeah.
was your town like?
How was my town like?
Yeah.
I lived in a very small town. Everyone knew everyone, which kind of prepared me for what I go through today.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Nothing's a secret. Everything's out in the open.
Uh-huh.
But it was fun, you know. I had a lot of friends, and I went to school with all my friends.
How many siblings?
I have 2 sisters and 1 brother.
Did you share rooms?
With my 2 sisters.
Oh,
it
God,
was a
you were like
nightmare.
me.
It was
Yes.
a nightmare. We had bunk beds, and my mom shouted at me because I drew all over the bunk beds. And, yeah. I wish I still had those bunk beds, just
Isn't
like the
it amazing
wood.
though? See, it's just like where you come from. So you didn't grow up wealthy
Oh, no.
because you shared rooms. I also shared rooms.
Definitely.
And now it's a different situation. But who discovered your talent? Did you know you're like singing in a shower or something like I kind of have a nice voice, or did your mom say, "Wait a second, you kind of sound like you got something there"?
I don't really know who discovered it. I knew that I enjoyed doing it.
Yes.
And I got a really good feeling from it. Well, actually, quite recently, I was talking to someone about the feeling that you get when you're on stage or you're singing in your bedroom.
Okay.
And it's this certain feeling that you really can't explain.
What is it? Is it like in your stomach?
Oh,
What is it?
It's like a. It's going to sound really cheesy, but it's like a pure love.
Mm.
Like, it's not the way that you love a person
Yes.
or anything like that. I just think it just really gets your heart going, and you think, oh my God, I love what I'm doing right now, and I wouldn't really want to do anything else. And I think that's the moment where I was like, okay, I think I have something. I
This is
think
like-
I might go for
This
it.
is my calling.
Yeah.
That's like you're the happiest you've ever been
Mhm.
doing it, and you kind of like crave for that feeling
Yes.
all the time.
Yeah.
So that's how you know what you want to do in life, when you get that feeling. All right, beautiful. I love to hear